You ready?
Yep. Wait, no, I wasn't that ready.
3, 2, 1. Freak!
Welcome to Give the Point Podcast, the podcast in which we never just shut up and play. I'm Charlie.
And I'm Sawyer. And today, we're gonna be playing some Would You Rather.
Yeah.
Yay, we're gonna look at some Reddit.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at Would You Rather Reddit.
Would you rather?
Yes, I would.
Get to the point!
A podcast.
Would you rather have to do laundry or never have to clean again? Wait, no. Would you rather never have to do laundry or never have to clean again?
I'd rather never have to do laundry.
Okay, but is doing laundry not cleaning?
I'm assuming it means cleaning as in like cleaning up the house, like cleaning your room and stuff, tidying up the place.
I don't really like to clean my room.
I would rather
Some
do
people
that
like to
than
do that.
laundry. I can
like
tell you what I
laundry.
hate: folding clothes.
You're right. Me too. Either. In fact, I have a problem with it, and there's a lot of clothes in my room.
Do you have like a dedicated chair to just throw clothes onto?
but now
laundry chair.
But now the chair is too small.
It's too small.
Yeah,
Can you even see the chair anymore?
I had to take it off the chair.
I genuinely I despise folding clothes.
Me as well.
I'm
as
fine
well.
with washing them. I just feel like it takes a long time. I don't know if that's just because our washer and dryer is kind of old.
Maybe,
But
just take a couple hours.
I don't know.
Hours? Why did I say hours for sudden?
At least a couple hours. If you're drying some sweaters that you're not hanging up, it take a long time.
The truth. Some of these are bad.
Yeah, this one's strange. It says you find yourself tied onto an. I don't know if we're gonna put this one in, but it says you find yourself tied onto an examination table connected to a medication delivery device through a catheter.
Oh.
You are given the opportunity to roll a 6-sided die. If it lands on 1 through 5, you get $100 million. If it lands on 6, you are injected with a deadly substance. Would you roll?
Okay.
Is this thing through the catheter?
Through the catheter? Define deadly substance, though. What are they putting?
I guess poison.
Like poison? You poison my balls? Is it gonna
the catheter?
Is it gonna like melt?
I don't know, but
Is it gonna like hurt me?
but
melt me?
The odds are
in my favor.
there's a what?
There's
a
always-
10% chance. There's a 10% chance that you die. Is that right?
No,
No. It's a 6-sided die.
it'd be if there was a 10-sided dice, it'd be 10% chance.
I understand. Okay.
It's like a little bit below 20.
Yeah, a little bit below 20. That's not. It's a failing grade. So
You got it. You're gonna. You'll be fine.
and it's $100 million.
$100 million.
Yeah.
Think of what we could do with $100 million. We could fund this podcast for the rest of time.
Rest of our lives. We wouldn't have to worry about the Patreon. Subscribe to our Patreon.
We
Get the
have
Point
that.
Podcast
So many
Patreon.
things posted on there right now.
It's the truth.
We're not liars.
Um,
Ooh, can I do monkey paw instead?
yeah, sure. What does that mean, though?
That's
Monkey's paw. I thought monkey's paw was like if you,
That's
like
like a
something only
wish.
comes kind of true.
Yeah.
It's like true, but like a genie.
These are weird. I wish I was a Kiwi with human level intelligence. I wish there was a Mexican counterpart to John Cena named Juan Dinner. I wish I could remove only all. I remove. Wait. I wish I could remove only all of leg hair painlessly in less than an hour.
Oh, can I? Okay, okay. This is my wish. This is
Yeah.
my monkey's paw. Or my wish. I wish I could snap my fingers and I couldn't have to grow leg hair anymore because I
Yeah.
really don't like it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it is.
During the summer, I shave my legs. We're getting vulnerable on this podcast today.
I don't.
Yeah, because I just don't like it. But also, I'm a swimmer, so
Yeah.
I feel like it's more I don't know.
Acceptable?
Yeah,
It's always
because if
acceptable.
somebody gets weirded out by it, I can just be like, I'm a swimmer, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. People shouldn't get weirded out by that.
Yeah, they do though. They do
Yeah,
sometimes.
I do. I mean, what? I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to look like Bigfoot. That's my thing.
Yeah. You saying I look like Bigfoot?
I didn't say you look like Bigfoot. I'm saying I don't want my. I'm a pretty. I feel like I'm not a very hairy guy. Like I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
can't.
agree with that.
I can grow like a
Your
goatee
little
probably,
your
and then
little
like
plotches.
some mutton chops.
Yeah.
But that's it, and so I shave it all the time. And then like I don't know, like I have my arm hair, but it's not like dark. It's just my leg hair is dark.
Dark.
It's dark.
Dark.
I like it. I don't grow a lot of chest hair. You grow a lot of chest hair?
A little bit.
I don't.
Do you see
really.
my chest hair?
I'll see it later. No, I
Oh,
don't.
my summer tire. The podcast and go watch it. I love. What am I saying?
You're transported to the MCU. You have to stay there for around 120 years. God. Okay? Which power would you rather have? What? Which power would you rather have to help you? You must join the Avengers with these powers, and the powers will keep you alive for those 120 years. So it's just what superpower would you want?
What superpower?
That's not a would you rather.
Would you rather? Would you rather? What
Would you
superpower
rather
would you
have whatever power you want
Which one would it be?
or not answer the question?
Wait, let me see this question. What?
It says, sorry, I forgot to charge my phone last night.
This is not a would you rather question.
I know.
Can I look at the comments?
Yeah, sure. Is that what they say? It's just this is not a would you rather question.
No, they're all answering the question.
What? All right, if you could have a superpower, what would you want?
Oh, this guy said Omnitrix, no question. I agree.
Oh yeah, you want Omnitrix.
I want the
really
Omnitrix.
bad. You
Dude,
talked
if
about
I
that.
got a genie wish, top 3 genie wishes, first of all, I would wish for a lot of money because I'm basic like that. But also, like think about it. Like, having a lot of money, and okay, people are like, you need to break the economy. If one person had infinite amount of money, it would be fine. Okay?
If you just spend it as if it was a normal person spending it.
Yeah, but like a little bit more fortunate.
Yes, yeah.
Like, I'm going to buy
like a rich
Legos.
person spending. But like if you were like, I'm gonna buy everything,
Then that would be bad. And then,
Then
you
that
would
would
ruin
be
the world.
bad.
But like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to probably just buy microphones and buy cool podcast stuff and a lot of Legos. But like,
bro. Yes, bro.
yes, bro.
Yes, bro.
And then I would wish for the Omnitrix, of course. And then I don't know. Me and my girlfriend talk a lot, and we were like, I want to be a woman for a day. And she was like, I would be a boy for a day. Just to see. So we can relate to each other on a deeper level.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I mean, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been like, I would want to be a woman just to see what it would be like.
Really?
I don't think so. No.
Is that a hot take that I have?
I don't know. I don't know if it might be a hot take that I have.
I just
don't know.
think, maybe. I don't know. One of us has a hot take I hear, I feel like.
I'm just saying, I've never been like, I really want to gender swap right now.
It's not that I want to be like, not that I wake up every morning, I was like, wish I was a woman today.
Yeah.
It's just like, for one day, 24 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah.
Like I guess if a man came up to me and was like,
do you want to be a woman for a day?
do you want to be a woman for a day?
Like,
I'd be like, okay,
sure.
sure, I guess.
See?
Opportunity for everything.
Yeah, and I agree with that. And I don't know what else my third wish would be.
I wish.
I was like, gee, this is going to sound really weird.
I
want to be a woman, but just for a day.
just for a day and a lot of money, and
Also, the Omnitrix.
then okay. What is that? All your 3 wishes?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else would my third wish be, though?
I wish for the decisiveness to decide on my third wish.
I wish for the decisiveness. Okay.
Would you rather fight Batman once? These are dumb. Would you rather?
I saw this one. I was like, what?
Would you rather fight Batman once a day for a year, or Joker once a month for 5 years?
Okay. I'm dying no matter what. Batman will bash my skull, but then I'll meet Batman, so I'm going to go Batman.
I do want some new Would You Rather. Is there like a different is there like subcategories to Would You Rather?
Maybe.
All my Reddit stuff is just like we hacking and like vinyl stuff. Oh, that's dumb. Can I say what I just found?
Mm-hmm.
It says, would you rather and it's just pictures of women.
Oh, that's horrible.
And that go, who and why, please?
What? Can I I want to look at the comments just to see if people are also disgusted if they're answering.
The pictures posted by, I think one of the people are
The people who posted
OP or whatever, original poster, whatever that's called. God, I hate people. That's icky. I didn't even scroll past the first thing. That was just like doing OnlyFans. That one's just strange. People are strange. People really be acting like on the internet that that you can just say anything.
Yeah.
Like real talk. Can we talk about this? Okay, for context, if this is in the podcast and we didn't just say, we came across like a weird, pretty sexist, would you rather thing, and I find it odd that people can post stuff as if they receive no repercussions for it. Because I'm not a big poster in general. Like, I post for YouTube and that's it. I see the thing for posting for YouTube because it's like, this is content. But like Instagram photos, like I don't really feel like it is or whatever. But I especially don't get it if you're just saying the most abhorrent things.
This just says deleted. Thank you. This sounds horrible.
Yeah. Wow. You sick freaks.
This is the one who posted it.
Interesting. Okay.
I feel. Oh, that's the name of the subreddit.
Yeah.
There's a whole subreddit
Yes,
about this?
dude. That's what I'm talking about. Like, they're like a bunch of celebrity. They're all women. I don't see any men.
This looks to be a school bathroom. This looks to be a school bathroom with school children.
That's crazy.
That's school children. That's insane. God. That makes me angry. That makes me so angry. Like, imagine posting a picture of you, like, out on the beach with, like, your friends, and then you find yourself on that Reddit. Like, that would probably be the most horrible thing to ever happen.
That's awful. That's genuinely awful. All right. We can talk about this because in our notes,
I'm sick of this world.
for our notes, we had a podcast idea where we talk about how bad the internet is. And in doing the Would You Rather episode, we found out another reason of why the internet is so awful.
That's a whole Reddit.
God. And there's probably a ton more. God. Well, that's in my Reddit history now. Would you rather or? Okay, all right. Here are some good ones because this is like the Would You Rather like game on the internet, right? Why is it not popping up anything? Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Would you rather only be able to eat while you're running or only be able to shit while you're with your pants on?
Just piss while I'm running?
Huh?
What is the first one?
Eat while you're running.
Eat. Eat while I'm running? I don't want to shit my pants every time.
Yeah, I feel like I'm taking the eat while you're running. But like, imagine you're eating Taco Bell and you're just full sprinting, and you're just like, or like you're.
I think I'd lose a lot of weight because I just stopped eating.
That's true, and you'd have to. I wonder, you could optimize. Okay. If there was a world where this was the only thing that would happen, that you could. If there was a world that the only way you could eat is if you were running, restaurants would just have a bunch of treadmills in them. We would get rid of chairs.
Yeah.
This one's a stupid one. Can I read this one? When making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, would you rather use more peanut butter or more jelly?
I like more peanut butter.
Hot take, don't like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I don't like them either.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like them either.
People talk about how good they are all the time.
I like peanut butter sandwiches. Maybe that makes me horrible, but I don't.
I think I agree with that. I'd rather have a peanut butter sandwich because peanut butter and honey, bro.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I didn't know this. We've known each other for 6 years. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
This is why we have a podcast together.
I didn't know that.
God, nobody gets me like you do.
Nobody gets me like you do.
Also, I want to talk about for the movie night that we had last night.
Yeah.
We were all trying to come up with movies, and you were like, "We should watch this," and I was like, "Yes, bro." And everybody else was like, "No, I don't want to watch that."
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah. What movies do we say like that?
I'm trying to think. I don't remember.
I wanted to watch Parasite.
SpongeBob movie.
That movie would have been cool.
Kubo and the
Two Strings, bro. And the only person who didn't want to watch it was Zoe.
Yeah.
You watch this
I've
podcast?
never seen it, but there were a ton of other ones, and everybody was just like, no, and I was like, Charlie, I want to watch that with you,
Maybe we should have movie night just us.
just me and you,
and call it something else like date night.
like
maybe.
movie date night.
Movie date night.
God, that'd be so weird.
Right? Oh my god, what? Oh.
Okay, I don't want that one's depressing.
You should ask it anyways.
Okay. You find it's your last day to live.
God.
Would you rather spend it alone quietly, or a small group of friends or family, or party it up large?
I'd get my people together.
Yeah. Maybe we'll cut this,
podcast?
maybe we'll cut this one out because your family does watch the podcast. But
They
would you rather spend the time with your group of friends or with your family? And we can cut this out if you want to. Because I also have an answer, and I don't want to say it out loud though.
I don't know. I would want to see my family, of course, but also I'd want to see my friends. I'd probably just have everyone over at my house, and then I'd be like,
Yeah.
friends. Then I'd go inside and be like, hey, fam.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather fight 10 clowns with a week to prepare, or one clown but you never know when he's gonna come? Okay. All right. Let's think about this for a second. 10 clowns.
A week?
You have a week to prepare. How do you do it?
Get a gun.
A gun. What's a clown's weakness?
I don't think. Sadness. I go up to them and I'm like, boo. Turn
Or
into a puddle.
Like tomatoes. You know how like vampires, they like
They don't like garlic.
they don't like garlic. Do you think they don't like being tomatoes
Like,
thrown at them? Like the
pelted
people
with
are
rotten
booing them.
Maybe. Maybe I'll go get a katana. Like fight them.
Katana.
Yeah.
You're gonna do hand-to-hand combat.
Because think about how cool it would be if I'm.
Melee combat with a clown.
Yes, bro. I'm just like.
Well, okay, wait. Okay, sorry. This does say fight 10 clowns. It doesn't say killer clowns. These are just like your the one you hire for like your 4-year-old's birthday party.
I went to 4 years of theater school for this.
And he's just like, hey.
He's like, I don't want to do this, but I have to. But think about
Just
the other
walking down
one.
the street, there's just a gaggle of clowns, and then you're just like, I'm gonna kill you. And they're like, why? We're just 10 clowns.
I don't know. I
And they say, because I had to for what you
No,
rather.
but think about this. Think about this scenario, okay? Mm-hmm. We are having a movie night, and we hear a door creep open.
Because we watched a horror movie last
Because
night.
it's a horror movie, and we like, what the heck? And we all kind of pile out outside, and we all get in one of our friends' trucks, and we start driving around, and then we kind of hear like a thump in the back. And Sawyer, you're standing like in the back row of the truck. It's like a two-laned truck, and you know the little glass thing that can like open. It slides open, and then 2 red gloves grab your throat.
Oh my god.
And the clown gets you randomly. Just gets you.
Randomly.
That's terrifying.
Okay, but imagine. You think you could fight 10 of them with a week to prepare? Yeah, I do.
10
A
clowns?
week? I feel like a week is too much of a long time.
I don't know. Do clowns have a will to live in the first place?
I'm gonna be real. Not to stereotype, but I don't think so.
Yeah, like
If there's any clown watching,
can
let
you
us
just let
know.
us? Can we have a clown on the podcast?
yeah, sure.
That would be cool.
Your girlfriend, had an encounter with a killer clown.
She did.
when
That's
she was
so
in elementary
true.
school.
She did have an encounter with a killer clown. When those things were big, she was in her woods by her house, like in her neighborhood, and she was there with a friend, and she saw like a killer clown with like a machete. I think she said. Maybe I'm lying about the machete part, but I think she
She
said
said
that.
it has an eye. It had an
No,
eye.
that's scary.
I remember that
And they
because
just
she
like-
said it on stream.
Wow. That's terrifying.
That is terrifying. Because I was like, I don't even know if they're real killer clowns.
Not apparently.
But apparently.
Are there any good ones?
Okay, you might like this one because this is about Invincible.
I like that show.
Okay, I don't know anything about Invincible, but you're isekai'd into the Invincible universe.
I don't know what that means.
That means you're just like I think it just means you're transported into it,
Okay.
or like
I'm gonna look it up.
either means you're transported into it, or like your body is or your mind is transported into it. And you get your powers around the same time Mark does. Which power would you rather have to survive until the very end?
I want to be a Viltrumite. I want to have their powers. They're cool. Nobody can hurt them. They're naturally jacked. I get to lift big things. I get to fly. I get to hold my breath. I have super speed. That would be cool. Wouldn't take over the planet, but it would be cool. End of statement. I've been thinking about this a lot lately because I want to fly like how Mark flies.
Yeah, I don't know anything about. I don't even know what
We're older than them.
Then
Mark.
Mark.
Then Invincible.
Wow.
Then in.
Wait, is Invincible a DC thing?
No. They're their own independent things called like Action Comics. I have it right there. You want me to grab the book and look?
Oh wait, this is the question. Would you rather be a Kryptonian in the Invincible universe or how do you pronounce it?
Viltrumite?
In the DC universe.
Okay. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I don't really know. I can't give you a definite answer, but I feel like Viltrumites would sweep the floor with Kryptonians.
Can you explain to me what a Viltrumite is?
They're like the Superman.
What do they have? What powers do they have?
They have super speed.
Okay.
They have flight.
Okay.
Super strength.
Okay, so they are just kind of the same.
Yeah. Their powers, this is what they say. Their powers is specifically to be able to make leverage from anything.
Okay.
So they can push off of anything. That's what they can push
What can
off.
Superman do? He can fly, but Superman also has like freeze breath,
And laser vision.
laser
and X-ray
vision, and X-ray vision.
Yeah. And super hearing.
He has super hearing?
Yeah.
Didn't know that one.
He does. You know, he like flies across the world. He listens. You know, it's in the movies and like it starts ringing. And
I'm gonna be real. I haven't watched a lot of the DC.
me
movies.
either. But like I know this.
Okay, this is how I would fight Superman. I just get a cymbal, just like start being as loud as possible.
You think you can turn it off?
Get one of those like the deer clickers that people put outside their house to keep deer away. I just get like 5 of those and put them in front of Superman.
We should. Anything? That was funny.
So yeah, what? Sorry, I'll ask you this question in a second. So what was your answer for this
A Viltrumite.
in the DC universe?
I just want to be a Viltrumite.
Do they have any weaknesses?
No.
Oh, then yeah. I feel like that-
Sounds.
Sounds.
The Scourge virus. Ragnar's. Battle Beast.
You're just saying words.
Space
me.
Racer. Alan the Alien. He can kill one probably.
Well,
other
I'm not saying.
Viltrumites?
I don't mean like.
I'm just saying things
Okay.
that can kill them now.
Yeah, because like I could kill you right now.
Yeah, like,
But
what's
I'm
my
not,
weakness?
You're not. I'm not your
What?
weakness.
Wait, no. Okay, wait. Let me know- What is our weakness? Gun? Would that count as a weakness to us?
Yeah.
Okay. Because like kryptonite's a weakness to Superman.
Fall damage.
Oh,
Max heat. I don't know how hot it has to be for us to die, but like that.
yeah.
Our fever.
Fever. Common cold.
Yeah. Influenza.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I guess weaknesses can just weaken you. They don't have to kill you. So I guess just by definition, any sickness is a weakness.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. So next question. Would you rather have bad sex or the best sex?
The best. Why is that a would you rather?
That's why I was like.
Read the comments.
So it's like, what? What? Sex is great, but it's not $50 million.
We're missing
right?
something here.
I don't think you hate your job as much as it deserves or haven't been long. What? Maybe you haven't found really great sex with someone you totally connect with. Okay.
What is this talking
People
about?
are-
I'm lost.
I don't even have any sex at all. I'll take the first option. Not about my business, but uninterested or incapable. Sex the same as orgasms. I'm asexual, so this is a no-brainer. What? Oh, okay, hang on. Okay. So what I just read was the title of the Reddit.
Oh.
Okay, or there is a voting thing. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, so here it is. You get $50 million, but you are unable to enjoy sex for the rest of your life. You get $1,000, but you have the best sex of your entire life.
So you just get
No,
$1,000?
you have the best sex ever for the rest of your life.
For the restaurant constantly?
Yeah.
24/7?
I guess anytime you have
Oh.
sex.
Sawyer, answer the question.
I'm taking the 50 mil, bro. I don't
taking the
care,
50
bro.
mil?
I'm taking the 50 mil. I'm taking the 50 mil. I don't even care. I don't even care.
Fair enough.
But you are unable to enjoy.
Enjoy.
And it's just me. I just can't enjoy. That's fine. I'm fine.
That's fair enough. I need $1,000.
Yeah, but you could get 50 mil though.
You're right. You're right. I don't know.
and you would just be like, I mean, this is all right, I guess.
No, this is bad.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, one of them will probably get cut out.
It was kind of funny though.
It was a little. I'm sick of these sex questions, bro.
What this one?
For those that care about partners past, would you rather be with a girl that's given head to two? Sorry.
You're gonna be just like a champ, Sawyer.
Oh my god. Okay. Would you rather be with a girl that's given head to two but done nothing else sexually, including being seen naked, or a girl that has had fully sex with one? So full intercourse with one other person in the past, or another person that's given head to two people.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
I don't care. That's my answer. My girlfriend.
True.
That's the right answer.
True. Okay, if a passenger plane is to crash into the masses, unless it is shot down, what would you rather promote? Don't. Okay.
Wait.
This is fucking stupid.
I'm so lost, bro.
These ones are so dumb. Okay, wait.
I'm finding some also.
Okay, here you go. Because I've heard this question be asked on some before, but for a different animal. Okay, you ready for this? Mm-hmm. Would you rather be falsely known to the world as a goat fucker, but you didn't do that. You didn't have sex with a goat. Or you have to have sex with a goat, but nobody will ever know.
Just once?
Yeah, just once.
Dude, this is horrible. But everyone thinks that you do that to goats.
Yeah, but okay, is people thinking you did it worse than you actually? That's the question.
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to
have sex with a goat.
Here's the question. Here's this one. Would you rather wash your hands more and stay at home all day, or literally fucking die?
Can you ask the question again?
Would you rather wash your hands more and stay at home all day, or
what?
Die?
Would you rather wash your hands more and stay at home all day?
Yeah. Or literally fucking die.
Or literally die? So
Yeah.
the alternative is death, or you have to wash your hands and stay home?
Yeah. Death.
Is it for the rest of eternity? You have to just constantly be washing your hands in your home?
guess. Ooh, if you were a peasant in the 14th century, which language would you rather speak?
A peasant in the 14th century?
Yeah.
Okay, what is going on? What is going on in the 14th century? Do you know?
No.
Let me look up 14th century.
Notable moments in the 14th century.
Top 10 moments from the 14th century. Top 10 moments from this 14th century would likely include the start of the 100 Years' War, this is from the Google AI, so take this with a grain of salt. The Black Death pandemic, the Great Famine, the Peasants' Revolt in England, the Battle of Poitiers, and the fall of Templar order, the rise of the English poet, Geoffrey Chaucer, the battle of, okay, this didn't do anything for me. Yeah, I guess. So the Black Death is about to start.
Yeah.
What are major events in the 14th century?
What language
Black
do you
Death,
speak?
100 Years' War. I'm a peasant.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't. So am I just? Are we where we live now? But just in the 14th century?
No, I would say you're like in, because I mean, in Europe, I'd say probably.
In Europe, and I guess English,
Yeah.
because that's what everybody else
It's
speaks.
kind of a dumb question.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of a dumb question. Okay, I have a question to ask you. Would you rather earn $1 for every step you take or $100 every 2 hours?
Run that by me one more time.
Would you rather? I forgot. Wait, would you rather $1 for every step you take or $100 every 2 hours?
Okay, this is like. I think I would rather. What is it? Is it 100 every 2 hours?
Yep.
I think I would rather do that because I can't walk whenever I'm asleep. Think about how many hours you're missing out on.
Exactly, bro. How much money do you think you'd make a year?
Is that the number?
Yeah, I paid the number. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did. It was, 438,000
Yeah.
a year
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot
just
of
for
money
doing
per year.
nothing.
for doing nothing.
And if you become a teacher, you'd make $450,000 a year.
It's true.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not a lot you make.
How long have we been going for?
I don't know. Like 45 minutes.
That's not long at all.
No.
We should do this again, but have people send in their would you rather's. Like send us would you rather's.
Yeah. Like, would you rather have $2 million right now or be guaranteed $10,000 a month for the rest of your life?
Okay, how many months would it take to get to 2 mil?
2 mil? A long time. Like 40 years.
40 years.
Because every year you're making $120,000.
I take the 2 mil, I think. Is it 2 mil? Because you can just invest it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. That's what I do. That's a
good idea.
I'd just take the more money and I'd invest it and
That's a good
make
idea.
and be rich faster. Heck yeah.
I like that idea. That's good.
Freaking heck yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. I haven't read it. Okay. Would you rather go to hell or heaven? Just be there for 30 minutes and see everything, and someone explains everything about hell or heaven. No torture or anything. This is a good question.
This is a good question. All right, so this is my thought process. One, if you go to hell and you get explained all the torture and stuff.
Yeah, I think
And
the
you
guy
see
be like Satan, be like, "Oh yeah, well, welcome to our group." And you look around, and people like travel hats on. They have like notepads. Like, wow, isn't it? Isn't my where
Form here, they're like,
Yeah.
so you would see that, and then you would be like, okay, I definitely don't want to be punished this way, so I'm going to live my life like this instead now. I'm going to change whatever course. So I make sure I don't get here.
It's good.
Or you go to heaven and just to see what happens there.
Yeah. I want to be here. What if you go to hell and it's like nice?
I really like I just really like the atmosphere.
Like I kind of like.
Satan's not that bad of a guy, actually.
Yeah,
He seems pretty chill. Oh, they have a Taco Bell here. I don't know why I just think of Taco Bell all the time.
Hell would have a Taco Bell though.
That's true. I think I'd rather go to hell. I think
I
I'm
agree.
more interested to see what that looks like.
I agree. Yeah. My girlfriend sent me a sad face on Instagram, and I don't know why. Oh, I found out why.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Would you?
You make your girlfriend sad?
No, I didn't.
You make your
It was.
girlfriend
It was.
sad? No.
I hate customers. They're so dumb. I'm a bad podcaster. I didn't mute my phone. Oh, she's gonna see that I turned my phone on Do Not Disturb as soon as she texted me. I'm podcasting. I didn't tell her.
You can text her right now and say we're podcasting.
No, I can't talk to you. I'm podcasting.
I'm not podcasting.
Don't talk to me right now. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm gonna look up that Would You Rather game.
I'm just very. Oh yeah, we have this one.
No, not that.
This one. Do you want to look at this one?
Yeah, if you want to.
So we have this Would You Rather game. It's been in my house for my entire life. I think the question on the box is really funny because it says, as a man, have your grandmother's first name or her haircut. And I asked Sawyer's that, but about my grandma, which is really funny because Sawyer has the exact same haircut as my grandma.
It's the truth. I just have her hair.
It's okay, there's a board.
Oh, wow.
This looks confusing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Get to the Point podcast, the podcast in which we never just shut up and play.
I won it.
And today we're going to be playing Would You Rather.
Look at this in the Ultra 4K.
Ultra 4K, Ultra HD.
Ultra HD 4K.
Do you like our new camera? Did you notice? Probably.
Please replace. Oh,
There's
God.
like little guys.
What is
Yeah,
this
we should
game?
just play this because I want to play. I don't like scrolling Reddit.
Yeah. What is this game? I'm worried some of these questions are going to be like really outdated. By
It's
that, I mean they might be mildly racist. Because things, do you notice that? Horrible people thing? Things that are old are just racist.
This is true. But I will say that we just got that off of Reddit too. So.
But I just feel like things are more like, but I feel like off Reddit when people are being racist, it's more like targeted.
Yes. Yeah.
But things on this are just like, oh, that's just the way they are. I don't understand how
a
people thought
little,
like
I
that.
guess. Yeah.
I don't like understand
I see
how
what you're
people thought
saying.
like that.
Yeah. Anyways,
Just people, bro. Just people. Just be people.
let's find out. What year does this come out? Does it say?
Oh no, it looks really old. But honestly, actually, now that I look at it, it kind of looks like mid 2000s.
Yeah, I feel like it might be early 2000s.
I don't understand. Are there rules?
Okay, it says the first year is 1998, and then it says 2003.
Okay.
So, you know,
Look at Is there rules on there? Because I have no idea. So I just ask these questions.
objective of the game to stimulate entertaining, ridiculous, and thought-provoking conversation with would you rather questions.
Okay,
and
that's a
icebreakers.
stupid way to play the stupid rules to a game. The rules to this game are to have fun. What does that even? What does that even mean?
Stimulate entertaining, ridiculous, thought-provoking conversation.
Okay, you ready? Okay.
Okay, wait, hang on. Shuffle cards, place deck face down on table. Each player chooses a game piece and places it on level 1 start space.
There is none of those. Oh wait.
This one, level 1 start space, right here.
Okay.
Our
Are you
guys right
blue?
here. Yeah, I'm blue. You red.
Dude, I couldn't find the red. It's like teal. It's like on my shirt. No, it's like more blue.
Um,
Can I talk the podcast about our color coordination?
yeah.
We color coordinated today, unintentionally, but like I
But we
liked
did it.
Like because like I'm usually red and he's usually blue, but he's wearing pink and I'm wearing like teal, which are the lighter versions of those two colors.
It's true.
And then we're swapped, and then the and we have an Ultra 4K
We have
camera.
an Ultra 4K camera.
Yeah.
Okay, each player starts there. Play moves in a clockwise direction. The youngest player goes first. That's you.
But like a little bit.
Each turn begins with a roll of the die. Roll the die and move the indicated number of spaces in a clockwise direction to land on either a category space or a challenge space.
These are the challenge cards.
The challenge space. If your game piece lands on a challenge space, play proceeds as follows. 5 different challenges are included in the 20 card deck. Do you have challenges?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you get to level 2?
Winning the game. A player is declared the winner of the game immediately after he successfully completes his third challenge. Once he has successfully completed his second challenge and moved to the winning challenge space,
Oh, so whenever you do a challenge, you go to the second level?
I guess.
Well-
Yes, you do. That's what it says. No die roll is necessary once a player has reached the winning challenge space. He can remain there for several turns trying to successfully complete his third challenge and win the game.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do this. All right, Sawyer, you go first. Roll this dice.
All right, I'm rolling this dice.
It's a 1. Okay.
Yay!
Would you have a question to ask you?
Okay.
Shoot. Everything's falling.
All right. Yeah, we should have done this at the beginning. Should we make the Reddit one
Nah, this is fun.
Okay. We should just cut midway through the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still playing Would You Rather.
Okay. Yeah,
Blue?
that's true.
Okay. Would you rather have to wear scuba flippers during all waking hours of the month or have to wear a huge festive sombrero and carry a large trumpet with you everywhere for every month? Everywhere for a month, sorry.
Okay. I'd rather take the sombrero and the trumpet. Here's why. Okay.
You can play the trumpet.
I feel like this is weird because I have experience with both of these things. Because one, I played the trumpet. You can carry it in one hand.
Yeah.
It's fine. Once you get the hang of it, it's fine to carry. The flippers. Have you ever worn flippers?
They're not easy to walk in.
They're so hard to walk in. I've literally tripped so many times.
Yeah, you had to wear them for puffs, right?
Yeah, I did. I did have to wear them for puffs. I forgot about that. I meant more so because of swim. Because you have to wear them for swim.
You had to wear flippers for swim?
Sometimes, yeah. If there's a drill that we do.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
fins, yeah.
Do you swim?
I
with
like
the
them
fins?
because if we do butterfly, which is the one where you go like
Yeah.
this, you just zoom because you're like a dolphin.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
Yeah.
You go swimming?
Yeah. in your pool right now?
Yeah.
It's green.
It is. Our pump broke, but it's okay.
Huh?
Our pump broke.
Oh dang.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't know
broken. Yeah, it broken.
Dang, bro. Shoot, bro.
All right, that's a good answer. I agree with that answer also.
Trumpet.
3. Ooh. Challenge.
Oh my God, you got the challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, this challenge can be won by any player.
Okay.
Goal. You, the challenge card holder, must correctly.
Do I? It's me, right? I'm the.
Yeah, it's you.
You can read it. It's 1/10.
So, Charlie, you must correctly guess the actual phrase printed on the question card from among the invented phrases contributed to the other players. Instructions. The player to your left draws a question card and reads the first half of the would you rather question. Would you rather... Okay, yeah. So give me a would you rather question. Okay. All right. Oh. So, never mind. Okay.
What?
Okay, wait. Sorry. Each player except you clearly writes down the creative, thought-provoking, or funny phrase. I like that they keep saying the creative, thought-provoking, and funny phrase. Like, they said that in the instructions, too. They just, anytime they're like, you're going to clearly write down the creative, thought-provoking, and funny phrase that you put, that he or she believes best completes the question. The player to your left writes down on separate tickets the actual
meant for
phrase.
3 people.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The player to your left then collects all the tickets and reads out aloud to all the phrases, including the actual one word for word. You win the challenge if you can guess the actual finishing phrase printed on the question card. If you are incorrect, the challenge is won by the player with that created the phrase that you mistakenly chose.
What?
Okay, so what is supposed to happen is a bunch of people. I'm supposed to say, "Would you rather?" And then I'd say, "Wager your life savings on the flip of a coin," or, and then like 4 other people, they would come up with 3 fake ones, and I would come up and I would have the real one, and then you have to guess which one is the real one.
Okay.
But we can't do that.
No, it's true.
So
Can we just sit here and think?
yeah, do you want
Think.
do you want to just guess what the
No, just
next
think.
one is going to be?
Just think. Are you thinking?
I'm thinking.
Sawyer. Yeah. Can we pause for a second? Yeah. I need to go inside. Okay. I have to go to the bathroom so bad.
Yeah, I'm thinking real hard right now.
I better go think real hard also.
I'm gonna open my Pokemon card packs. You ready for this? Well, it's not loading for some reason. I've been trying to do my Gintic Apex cards, like to complete the deck. And other than the special like star cards, I think I have like 3 cards I need left. I've been trying to get a Butterfree for like 5 weeks, from a Pikachu card pack, and I just can't do it. But I'll show you my special card in a second. I really like the way it looks. Okay, here we go. You want to see my special card that I got? It's my favorite. It took me so long. I got it from the Mewtwo deck, or from the Mewtwo packs. It's Gengar. It's this Gengar art card. Do you like it? I really like it. I think it's really cool, and it took me so long. I also have this one card. Hang on. Yeah, I have 3 cards I need left. Look at this gold Mewtwo card I have. Isn't that insane? I got this from like a Charizard pack, not even from Mewtwo. Okay, but let me. Hey guys, we're gonna open up my packs. I'll even screen record for you. I'll even hit him with a little screen record. All right, let's do this. Okay, guys, you ready for this? I can open the booster pack. Open. Helix Fossil, Jigglypuff, Parasect, Jigglypuff, Onyx. All right, guess what, guys?
We can't play.
We didn't know that it was more than 2 people. So we're just going to read some of these Would You Rather questions instead. Okay?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So, would you rather... would you rather look like you're 60 when you're 20 or look like you're 10 when you're 40?
Wait, look at your what when you're what?
Look like you're 60 years old when you're 20 years in your 20s.
When I turn
so in
21.
2 years.
Am I in my 20s? So when I get to my 30s, do I look 30 again?
Yes. Or look like 10. You're 10 years old when you're in your 40s.
But I don't think that my girlfriend will be a pedophile.
Or that you're like her kid because she's going to be 40 too.
Is it in my 40s?
She'll also be in her 40s.
Is it 40s? Is that what it said? I thought it said 60s.
No, 60s when you're 20.
Okay.
So you look like an old
Or
man
10 when you're
20,
40?
Or 10 when you're 40 years old.
I think the second one.
You think you would look like you're 10 when you're 40?
Yeah. God, that would suck though. Yeah.
Would you look like at 10 years old?
Not good.
You look like that when you're 40 years old.
Oh God.
This is a question I would have to ask Zoe. Would you still love me if I looked like I was 60 years old whenever I was in my 20s?
Would I still love you? Yeah, but I love you in a different way than Zoe loves you.
Well, that's what I meant. I have to ask her this question.
That's a good. That's a. But then she'd ask you the same question. And what would you say?
Am I aware of this, or did she always look like a 60-year-old?
Hey, Sawyer.
Hey, Charlie.
Would you rather lose all your common sense and become a real airhead, or or lose all your morals?
I'd rather lose common sense.
I agree. I stand by what I stand by.
Yes. Yeah, because okay, what even is common sense?
Common sense? I don't know.
Just things.
Like things.
Like I hear people say that when they're trying to be mean. They're like, "Oh my god, that's just common sense."
Yeah. I feel like it is.
Yeah.
They're not doing stupid things.
So. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather be stupid and a good person.
Yeah, real. Would you rather be able to live 400 years but be physically aged at 70 for the last 330 years, or only live 150 years but look and feel reasonably young throughout?
The last one.
I agree. I agree with that a lot.
Wait, sorry.
So you live to be 140, but you look like you're 70 for the last 300. So you look like you're going to go to 400 years old, but once you hit 70, you're going to stay how you look until you die.
Yeah.
Or be 150, but you look good throughout your life, reasonably young. So like mid 30s.
Wait. Okay. Which one do you want?
The second one.
The second one?
Down with 50. I want to live to 400
Okay.
years old. It's too long.
You think it's too long?
Yeah.
I think I would only want to live to 400 if all the rest of the people in my life are also going to live to 400.
Yeah.
If I'm the only one that's surviving and everybody else is dead, then I'm depressed.
Yeah. But also, like, you got to be 70. When you're 70, like, things don't work like how they should work all the time.
Yeah, well, it depends. Like my grandpa is pretty like
Yeah, I don't doubt
He
that.
works a lot,
Like, my grandpa's pretty spry, too, but he's still up there.
yeah.
He still probably
He just
struggles.
complains about his back. That's really the only thing.
My back.
He just goes, my back is aching a little bit. Ha ha ha. That's it. He's
He's like,
working
ha ha
hard.
ha.
But other than that, I think he's fine. But I don't know. It just might be because he's a healthy guy. Or whatever. He seems to be.
Would you rather have a rampant fingernail fungus or permanent nose warts? I don't like that one.
I guess the nose warts.
Yeah, I guess. This is a horrible question.
Yeah, I
You
don't
ask
like that
one.
one.
C-I-C-I-C.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather be pictured on a $1 bill, so you replace George Washington,
Mm-hmm.
or be on the cover of every magazine and newspaper once?
$1 bill. $1 bill. Everybody has a $1 bill. I probably
Of your face?
of my face.
Of your face?
I have a $1 bill. Plugging for the podcast.
This is true.
Everybody in the whole United States.
I just want to be on a magazine cover because I like magazines. I think magazines are really
$1.
cool. I want to make a magazine one day.
I think we plugged the podcast. I just plugged the podcast.
It's true.
Every old people, young people,
Wait, that's so true.
everyone. And then they'd be scrolling YouTube and they'd see our podcast and be like, that's the guy on our $1 bill.
Yeah, you take the dollar, I'll take the magazine.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Every man, child, woman, everyone would know about our podcast.
It's the truth.
Billions of
It's
views.
the truth. And God knows we need that.
Yeah.
Please subscribe to our Patreon, please.
Please, I need it.
I'll ask another one. And then I guess we'll wrap it up. Oh, wait. Okay.
one?
This is relevant, okay?
Okay.
Have all your teeth fall out with no replacements. Or mysteriously never again be able to open one of your eyes even for 1 second.
Why is this relevant?
The reason why this is relevant is, okay, you know, whenever people say that they have like reoccurring dreams or whatever, people say that they have dreams that their teeth fall out.
Yeah.
And I, as a kid, I was always like, that's weird. Why would you have a dream like that? Like, people say that that's the most common dream. I've never had that dream before. The other day, and I've had it multiple times, I had this dream where just randomly in the dream, my teeth get all cracked, like all like chipped, and like shards of teeth will like come out and like blood a little bit, and then like my teeth will start to come out.
That's horrible.
I know, and it keeps happening in my dreams.
That's horrible.
What does that mean? What does it mean to have a teeth falling out dream?
Disease.
Disease?
Oh wait, no. I just look at what his teeth falling out mean.
Signs of stress, anxiety, or fear, or losing
Are
control
you
of your
scared?
life.
Are you losing control of your life?
Yeah. Can I be real?
Yeah. We going
Yeah.
to college.
We're going to college. Film is stressing me out a little bit too, just because of how much stuff I got to do. Not because I don't want to do it. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yeah.
However, love can be stressful sometimes.
I love to sing, but sometimes I have a lot of music.
Okay, here we go. It is possible. A dream of losing your teeth may have many different causes, including stress, personal loss, and real life teeth grinding. I might have just been grinding my teeth at night.
I hate that.
But yeah, because I could feel it in my dream, like my teeth getting tighter. So maybe it is just that.
Maybe.
Who's to say?
Maybe.
Anyways, so what are you picking? Are you picking all your teeth fall out, no replacements, or one day you're just never going to be able to open one of your eyes again randomly?
Like that
You
sucks.
have to have an eye patch.
That'd be cool. That'd be sick.
You like Nick Fury?
What if I just like rip off my eyelid?
What the freak? Rip it off?
Yeah. I could see.
But it's. Hang on. Oh yeah, I guess this says. Well, it says never to be able to open one of your eyelids.
If I don't have an eyelid, I can't open it.
This is true.
Can't
It's the
close it
truth.
either.
It's the truth. It's the truth. But wouldn't that be bad for your eyes?
Yeah. They get so dry. I put like drops in them every like 5
Yeah.
seconds.
And like, I feel like you'd be susceptible to eye diseases.
Yeah. Just in one eye though.
Yeah, just in one eye.
Maybe I just take my losses and cut the eyes and don't even worry about it. I love
Really?
my teeth.
Okay, that's a thing in media a lot, is that characters will gouge out their eyes or whatever. Do you think you could ever do that?
Yeah.
You think you could gouge out your own eyes?
Yeah. I've tried before.
What?
Yeah. Do you not know about this?
No.
My freshman year, I was really stressed out. My eye was twitching all the time, and it really freaked me out. And I almost gouged my eye with a pencil. I put the pencil on the table, and I grabbed my head and was gonna do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I also think that would have just stabbed your eye and not. I don't know if it would gouge it out.
I would have. My eyes would have stopped twitching.
it-
I would have
it's-
stopped feeling it.
I don't know about that. You would be like,
I would have stopped feeling my eye twitch.
That's true. Yeah.
That's what I cared about.
Yeah. Dang.
It's true.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. I cannot even imagine.
It's wild. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Icky, gross. Well, on that note, ladies and
It's
gentlemen,
been good with my podcast.
no, what?
Finish it.
But you gotta say I've been Charlie.
I've been no. This is good for the podcast. The podcast we never.
Oh, sorry, the podcast where we never just shut up and play.
I'm Charlie.
And
I'm Charlie.
I've been Sawyer.
Guys, I want you to know something. I love you. Not you. Or you. But you.
Adios, ladies and gentlemen. Bye 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 bye.
Have a fantastic day.
I'm not gonna throw this.
Bye.
Oh, is this more chill?
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.